Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are back. And let me tell you how the downloads have been downloading. And also, we're in a new phase. Yay! Hey! Oh my goodness. Not this phone falling flat. Hello. Hey. I need to use my tripod. Hello. Happy Monday. Happy Schmoney Mondays. How y'all feeling? How has the last couple of weeks been? It's been crazy for me, a whirlwind. I've been doing a lot of little mini live videos on YouTube. So um if you aren't updated on what's going on with me and what I got going on, you can go catch that in my videos. You'll see it. But we're all good. We're good. I am a proud mom of a 15-year-old as of yesterday. Um, and yeah, everything's gonna be all right. Everything is right in the world. Yes, happy birthday to my baby. Do I have any tourists? Is there any tourists, fellow tourists in here? And I appreciate that, y'all. I appreciate it. Please send a good energy my way, baby. And listen, whoever's been praying for me, whoever's on my side, it's been working, honey. I cannot wait until we go into the Zoom later, so I can tell y'all all of the updates. It's with a C, baby. We from a C family, so just a little Coco lore. So in my family, on my father's side, all of us have C names. And when I was like, when I say all of us, like, it all started with, my grandmother loved her husband. My grandmother loved her husband, okay? And my grandfather's name was Charles. So she named all her children with C names. And then they turned around six, all six of them who had children, they all named their children with C names as well. Every last one of us. And then I remember me and my cousin when we were little, and we know, right? Like, we all know that we all have C names. All of our initials are the same, CC. And me and my cousin, we looked at each other and was like, we gonna give our kids different names. We not gonna follow that. They not gonna have C names. And then we just turned around and gave all our children C names. Ah. Me and my cousin, yeah, are both of our kids. All three of them, they have C names. I don't think our other cousins did it. But yes, we are a C family. I think it's always so interesting. And I don't know if, like, do people do that? Is that a black people thing, or is that just a people thing? Like, what is the like, what is the like cultural, you know, like, is there like a cult, like a, is it a cultural thing to do that? It's like black people. I don't know. I know it's not for. I know everybody's family isn't like that. Like, it's not a everybody fam, like everybody fam thing. But I know a lot of people who are like that. They got the same initials or something. Like, they all have the same initials, or they all have, you know, the first letter, the first name is the same. First name, first middle name. Ah, okay. All right, y'all. Let's jump into the month of May. I usually save these for Willpower Wednesday, but we're gonna jump into it because the last couple weeks been crazy. Oh, wow. Wow. My family did it with my grandfather's name. Mostly all the boys got his name as a middle name. Maddie is a junior, and me and my two sisters are Nicole's. Wow. And I think it can't be, and I think it can't be traced to our naming practices anymore. I feel like you meant to say can, so I'm just gonna take that. Yeah. I thought so. And I think it can be traced to our naming practices and more. I mean, I think that, like, it acknowledges where you come from, right? Like, or who you belong to, in a sense. Alrighty. Spirit, we call upon you graciously with love and light, and for all who sees this message. Who all needs to receive this message? What is it that they need to know about the month of May? What is it that they need to know about the month of May? For their greater good and with love and light, Spirit. The wait is over. Yes. The wait is over. The wait is over. You have been looking from afar at your future, right? And what I mean when I say that is that, like, you have some sort of foresight, or you have been shown something, or you are making some plans or something, or have already planned, or have something is happening this month that you're like, this is what I've been waiting for, and you are waiting no longer. Okay, like I said, you've been waiting, you've been on looking for this, whatever this is, this thing, to arrive. Okay, it's this month. Okay, this is a very expansive month. And that's felt. It's a very busy month as well. If you don't already have, if you aren't booked and busy already, like your weekends, it feels like, I don't know, this feels very specific too. If it feels like your weekends are already booked and busy for May, like you already know what's happening in May, you know where you want to be at, you know where you're gonna be at, and right, if any of these things have to do with work or your career or your business or anything like that, you need to be prepared when you arrive, okay? You need to be prepared. So you need to have all of your things together. I'm hearing that really, really loudly. really, really loudly. If you have a job interview or something like that, or some sort of presentation or something, or some big meeting or something, you want to start working on that stuff now. Okay, you want to keep working on it. I'm hearing that really loudly. I'm also hearing Spirit say that this is really not the month to be a sourpuss. This isn't the month to get in your feelings about being denied something. I'm not really getting denials this month. Maybe you already received the denial and maybe you're a little sad about that. But this month, right, I'm hearing approval. I'm hearing acceptance. I'm hearing yes. I'm also hearing yes really loudly. If you need a confirmation, that's your confirmation for yes. Like if you needed a yes or no confirmation, the answer is yes. So try not to get in your feelings. Again, this page of cups that jumped out earlier. I think the month of May is going to be kind of watery and emotional. And I'm hearing Spirit say that some of you will still, like, you'll hear the yes, but you're still going to be like, but what about the last time? But what about the last? You have to understand. You have to understand that you are not in the same space anymore at all. At all. At all. When you promised yourself that you weren't going to go back, not only did you promise yourself, but your spiritual team also made you a promise as well. They too are trying to make sure that you don't have to go backwards. Amen to that. Jesus. Amen. Oh my God. Some of you will be leaving your job, some sort of employment or something. If you've already been preparing, maybe you already put your 2 weeks in, or you've been thinking about putting your 2 weeks in. You are going to be leaving your job. You're trying to think of other ways, like, how am I going to make income? What am I going to do now? How am I going to use my time? And that feels really, really important. You got double eights here. 88 might be an important number. You actually got triple eights. 8 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, and 8 of Cups. It's a lot going on. There's a lot of movement. There's a lot of moving forward. There's a lot of certainty where maybe, I'm hearing Spirit say, like, back in like February or something, you were very uncertain. The devil. This devil card just flipped out of my hands. I barely even touched the deck. This devil card was playing with your mind and telling you that what you were thinking wasn't gonna work. Like it's not gonna work. You're not enough. You're not doing enough. It's that blah blah blah. Whatever it is. Back in February though, and you were very, very indecisive. Where here now you are decisive. Like, this is what I want, this is what I'm doing, this is where I'm going, this is where I'm headed. And I'm hearing Spirit say that being this way, being in that mind frame will move things along faster for you. Like you'll feel that momentum, right? They're also saying something too about, like, you might have already picked up on the momentum that just, I don't know, it feels like boom. What are you about to do? What are you going to do? How are you going to go about it? What move are you going to make? Like, and it feels like to answer that question, there's this certainty. I'm going to do this, this, and this in that order. And there is no confusion about it. Like, you're not confused. You're just like, no, this is what it is. This is what I'm doing. This is what needs to be done. Might not be what you want to do, but it is what you need to do. You might not like it. And not because it's something bad or something, but you just might not like it. It's like, fucking, I don't like washing dishes. I hate it. But you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Like, it is what it is. It feels like one of those things. You'll be happy with a clean kitchen, right? I'm always happy that the kitchen is clean. But I hate washing the dishes. So it just kind of feels like there's something like, oh man, I don't want to have to do that. But whatever. If I want, right, they're saying like if you want a certain outcome, then you know that you're going to have to buckle down and do something that maybe you've been avoiding. Maybe you've been avoiding this. If you're somebody who has been, I don't want to necessarily say hiding, but like you have been in a hermit mode. You've been in hermit mode. You've been keeping to yourself. You've been doing your own thing or whatever. But I'm hearing the spirit say that like you are about to start getting invited to places in the month of May, and you need to say yes. Like if you get invited somewhere, the answer is yes. So what did I say earlier? If you need confirmation on yes or no, the answer is yes. Like right. They're saying like no more will you say, oh my God, I don't have anything to do, or I don't have anywhere to be, or I don't have anybody to hang out with, blah, 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 blah. And then sit in the house, twiddle your thumbs, be sad and stuff. No, you're going to go outside. Like, you are going to go outside. And I feel like, even as I'm saying this, like, I'm getting this, it's just like, oh man, I don't want to go outside. Well, that's too bad. That's too bad. Because you're not gonna regret it. Look at this. You got this hangman here. Going outside gives you a different perspective. Going outside gives you it just gives you a breather. It's something about like, again, being in this hermit mode. Unfortunately, we're human beings and we need connection. We need people, right? Or we feel disconnected. You feel disconnected. You feel, what's the word? Isolated. Okay. And they don't want you to isolate yourself anymore because you have a lot to offer. You have a lot to offer. And you know that. But you hesitate. You don't need to hesitate. Yes, that's exactly the energy. Going outside with people, I guess. Yes. Yes. Other human beings. Right. Events and things, places, they're going to find you. Okay. They're going to find you. Like where you need to be, who you need to be connected with. Like it's going to find you. And you'll be so happy that you went. I'm hearing that so loudly. You'll be so happy that you went. The storm is over. The storm is over. What did I say about the hermit? The storm is over. You don't need to hide. The storm is over. Come out, come out. The storm is over. Your strength was tested last month. Seriously. Your strength was tested. You ain't know. You say, I don't know. I ain't know. Your strength was tested, and now you see how strong you are. Now you see what you can endure. You didn't give up. You'll be rewarded for that. You didn't fold. You'll be rewarded for that. You did not fold. You wanted to. You wanted to fold. You wanted to give up. You wanted to say fuck you. You didn't allow yourself to do that. I'm also hearing too in the month of May, if you got stuff going on, like if you are working on something, don't tell too many people about your plans. Okay, don't tell too many people about your plans. Not everybody needs to know. You don't need to scream it at the on a mountaintop. Play your cards close to your chest. Like, I can see your hand. Nobody should be able to see your hand. Nobody should be able to see your cards. Nobody should know your next move. Not everybody should know your next move. It's not necessarily about being secretive. It's about discernment and discretion. I'm hearing that really loudly. For some of you, it's about getting somebody to sign an NDA. I'm hearing that really loudly. For some of you, it's about getting someone to sign an NDA. If you want to talk to me, if you want to talk ideas, if you want me to share my ideas, please sign this NDA. I'm hearing that really loudly. All right, it's 11 people in here, and I have 6 likes. So can the 5 of y'all just hit the thumbs up? Por favor. Gracias. But yes. Right. Ooh, heavy on the NDA. Heavy on the NDA. Heavy on the NDA. So if you are someone who shares ideas, you're sharing your IP, if you're sharing your work, right? You're sharing your work, you're doing something. You need to get somebody to sign an NDA before you send them anything. And this feels so fucking specific. You need to get somebody to sign an NDA before you send anything. You need to make sure that they sign that shit. Make sure that they sign it before you send anything, before you start doing anything, okay? It's really, really important. That's very, very important for you to do that. Because for some of you, you need to start protecting yourself legally, okay? You need to start protecting yourself legally. So this is contracts, okay? This is contracts. This is even if you just fucking writing that shit on a piece of paper and getting somebody to sign it right then and there. Boom. Shut the fuck up. Don't talk about my shit. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm also hearing too that like just because you feel as though like something is not working out right now doesn't mean that you're not going to be able to accomplish it ever. It just means that it might be on hold temporarily, okay? They don't want you to give up on your good ideas. Okay, if you feel as though like damn yo, I'm not even going to be able to do this and that anymore, and it's like no, you're not going to be able to focus on that right now this second. It feels like things have changed collectively in a sense of okay, I was doing this one thing and now it felt to me and please confirm in the comments, it to me it feels like everybody is on a bit of a side mission. It feels like a side mission. It's like okay, I know my purpose, I know what I'm doing, I'm walking on my path, but then there's this over here, just like a little secret pathway has opened up and your curiosity has led you down that path and you're enjoying it thus far. Does that make sense for anyone, or is it just me? But it definitely feels like a side mission, like and it feels like it's still very much connected to your main mission, but there's many people who have there's many people who have more than just one purpose. More than just one purpose. Like, you're meant to connect with people and do the things, and you're meant to live a very purposeful life. And I think sometimes, like, we might get so hyper focused on our main thing, like, that we don't pay attention sometimes, like, to the things that are, like, happening over here. And it's like, wait a minute, this feels important too. Like, this feels important. The whole reading. So right, yes, yes, yes. This is my monthly reminder, reminder, everyone, to you all, that we've missed meeting hundreds of people. We missed meeting hundreds of people during COVID, and Spirit is still working to connect you with these people. This is why there's so much encouragement on going outside, because there's still people that you are meant to meet and work with and do things. You all have similar missions, and it is time. Okay, it is time. All right. I think I want to pull a love card from the Love Oracle deck. I'm feeling a love reading coming on. Let's see, love for the month of May. Let me grab my Oracle deck. So we can get into love for the month of May. Yup, you did. Let's see. Love for the month of May, Spirit. What is the message? Love for the month of May. Yes. Yes. So I'm hearing Come Through by Drake. Come through. And I'm getting this very loud. Before I even talk about this card, I love the imagery. When it comes to love, when it comes to relationships, whether they're friendships, family relationships, whatever it is, it feels like right now in this moment, you know exactly who people are. You know exactly who they are. Whether this is good or bad, whatever, you know exactly who people are, and you know exactly how to position them, where to put them in your life. And it feels like romantically, whether you're in a new relationship, a new connection, an old connection, y'all been together forever, there's something happening in the month of May that feels like if you're connected to someone, it feels like they're gonna do something that really shows you, damn, like you really love me. You really love me. You really care for me. You really thought of me. In May, it feels like whatever is happening in your relationship, in your connection, however this person is showing up for you, you really appreciate it. Beyond. Like, it's like, yo, you have no idea. Like, you have no idea how much I love you right now. You have no idea, like, what this means to me right now. And I'm hearing spirits say, they're like, okay, now read the card. This card says embrace. Through each other you find the missing pieces. Maybe you are realizing that this person truly is your better half. Maybe this person who you've been with, you are connected to them, you're like, wow, like You really do fill the missing pieces for me. You really do show up where I lack, and vice versa. And it is a beautiful puzzle piece. Two very, very different puzzle pieces coming together to make an incredible image. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Right, right. Spirit said, now this is for my single people. But even still, I'm even getting a message for people who are in a relationship. New beginning. Like I said earlier, because of this realization that damn, like you really for me. Like it does take you to a new level in your relationship, and this feels like a level that you didn't even know existed. Okay, you didn't know that, damn, I didn't know that I was gonna love this person this much. I didn't know that I could love you even more than what I already do, right? So it's very beautiful. A new adventure awaits, and it feels like maybe if you're in a relationship, maybe the both of you are committing to a new lifestyle all together. All together. It's like, oh, let's do this thing. Like we said that we want to be healthy. We said that we want to be healthy in all aspects, mentally, financially, emotionally, spiritually, energetically, whatever it is. And it feels like, oh, yeah, we say that all the time. But no, this feels like a household lifestyle change. We are changing everything, and we're going to do it together, and we're going to keep each other accountable, and we are going to keep growing. We're gonna keep growing. We're gonna keep learning. We're gonna read together. We're gonna work out together. We're gonna do this together. Listen, definitely feeling that. But I love that. And even for people who are single, it feels like this month your whole approach to relationships, to dating, to connecting, whether this is romantic or platonic, like it feels like you are deciding to do something different. It's like, okay, I'm kind of getting the same outcome. It has to be me. Like it gotta be me. So let me do something different. I hear that so loudly. Like this deep, like this is not surface level change. This is deep level change. This is, like I said, lifestyle change. You might never date the same ever again. Okay. Having better boundaries, meaning what you say. I said no. I said I don't want to do that. I said that I'm not comfortable with that, and that's what I mean. That might be very different for you to uphold those boundaries. You're not used to that. You're not used to saying like this is my boundary and this is what it is, and I'm not budging. There is no budging in my boundaries. You might not be used to that, so that might be a new approach for you, but it's gonna work. Okay, it's gonna work for you, single people. It's gonna work for you. They say no, I'll meet you. It's okay. Yes, moving different. You, when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships, single people, you have to look at your past and you have to pay attention to your lessons that you learned. Okay, your own lessons. What have you learned in the past about how you date and the results that it gets you, and how are you going to do things a little different? You know, my man watches a lot of Pop the Balloon, and I'll be watching it too, so I can't just say he watch it. But we watch a lot of Pop the Balloon, and I find it to be so interesting at some of the questions that people ask and the answers that people give. And I don't know, it just kind of, I like the fact that it gives a glimpse of a first date, like a true first date. Like, to me, this is what a lot of people experience, right? Where they're not really asking the real shit. Okay, I don't know how old everyone is in the chat, whoever's seen this, but I'm in my mid 30s, and there's just certain things that I need to know up front. Who are you? Who are you? Like, fuck the bullshit. Who are you? Are you serious? Are you real? Are you like, what is it that you're trying to do here? Like, don't nobody got time to be playing, you know? But I say all that to say that if you are a single person, your approach to dating needs to change. Like, yay, mid 30s, yay. Ah. Your approach to dating might need to change. And if you feel that, if that resonates with you, please move within that. And follow some dating coaches like Anwar. I love Anwar. Like, yes. Our lovely fairy gay brother or gay mother. I don't know what his little thing is. I think he says fairy gay brother or something like that. I don't remember, but I love Anwar's advice. I feel like it's great advice. But following dating coaches, maybe even getting a dating coach, maybe even talking to your friends or talking to people who are in marriages that are happy, that are healthy. And, obviously when I say that, everybody goes through their shit, but you might have people that are close to you, that are doing really, really well in their relationships, or you just like their relationship. Like, so ask them, like, what kind of questions did you all ask each other? What type of things did you all do together? Like, what is it that let you even know that this was the person, right? Like, and maybe there's some tests, right? I know they say that you're not supposed to test people, but we fucking test people all the time. Maybe there's a test or something that you might want to do that will inform you of maybe this person's character, or maybe how this person moves, or what they think, right? Like, how they think. Okay, so I am hearing spirit say really loudly, like, get to the point. Like, get to the point, get to it. Don't be so surface level. Okay, it does call for vulnerability, single people. But I think that in your journey now, you're willing to be that type of vulnerable, to see what happens when I'm this vulnerable with someone. Will they be able to handle it? Will they be able to match my vulnerability? Yes. And I'm hearing spirit say too that right, people always say the phrase, you attract what you are, right? Like, it's very reflective. Like, mm, right, I'm hearing spirit say yes, to a certain extent that is true. But also, like, use the power of manifestation, use the power of law of attraction, use the power of um um sensuality and divine feminine, as well, and not even in those very primal, not primal, well, I mean that in a primal sense, I guess, like, being very feminine. We always say, like, oh, like, as women, right, we always say that we want the soft life, but what does that what is that definition for you? I think if you are a single woman in this space and that's something that you desire, I think you need to really define what that means for you. Everybody has a definition of what soft life means, what a luxurious life means, but what does that mean to you? And then how can you create it for yourself first? Okay. I think one thing that I learned in, like, my, like, journey of singlehood, when I was single for, like, a really long time, I told myself that I'm going to create the relationship that I want with myself first. I can't ask anybody to do anything. I can't expect anyone to do anything when I haven't even done it for my fucking self yet. I haven't even given it to myself, right? Very deep journey of self-love for me, okay? But um listen. Come on, Trip. But yeah, like those are things to think about. You know, when people say date yourself, it doesn't just mean like just go to the cafe and get yourself a coffee. It means do the shit that you fucking enjoy. Like it means give it to yourself. Like you don't need somebody to come with you. Sure, it would be great, but why are you holding yourself back from something that will give you joy, right? So I'm hearing spirit say that in that vein, in that same vein, you will attract the person that is going to be able to like uphold this life, right? Because it's like, oh shit, like that's what you like? Yes, this is my standard. Like, this is my standard. I date myself by buying myself flowers weekly and pursuing my personal interests with glee. Yes, yes. Buying yourself flowers. You know, it's so funny. Like, this was probably like a month ago now. And I bought myself flowers and I went to my boyfriend's house. And he was like, who bought you flowers? I was like, I bought myself flowers. Like, I love to buy myself flowers. I love flowers, you know. He was like, he tried to side on me. And I was like, but, you know, that it gives me joy. Like, Jackie, Jackie, you are obsessed with Disney. Jackie, are you gonna be what is it, an adult Disney person? Or is it a Disney adult? What are they called? Ah, listen, tell Greg that it's not my fault. I didn't tell you to get the Disney annual pass, okay? It's not my fault. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Ah! Coco said that I need to fill my life with joy, with or without you. So, ah, you can blame it on me. It's fine. All right, y'all. Yes. See, Two of Cups. So, you know, for single people, you know, I think that we are going to be in a spring fling, like a spring fling type season, you know. Enjoy being outside, you know. Maybe when you go to a restaurant or you go to a cafe or you go somewhere, maybe try to sit outside, get you some vitamin D, let the sun beam on you, okay? Yes, 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 yes. Right. And for some of you single people, you're entering into a completely new dating pool, period. So maybe you move to a new place or new city, new neighborhood, or maybe you're on the other side of town now or something. Like, listen, gotta laugh so you don't cry, baby. Um, maybe you're on the other side of town now or something like that, but you're dating in a yeah. Um you're dating in a different dating pool. You're dating in a different dating pool. And maybe this dating pool is a little more mixed than what you're used to. So there might be some black people, some Latino people, some Indian people. Like maybe it's just a little bit more diverse. I'm also hearing very loudly, do not be afraid to step out of your comfort zone in that way either. I think that there might just maybe be some cultural differences or something like that. But I'm hearing spirit say that for some of you, being with someone who is not from the same place that you are or doesn't have the same experiences as you, might bring a lot of adventure to your life. Okay, a lot of adventure, a lot of excitement. So if you're someone who, when you like to date, when you like to connect with someone, you like to do all of the things. I want to explore, I want to go on adventures with you, I want you to drag me all around town to every place, so all that, I want you to teach me some new things, I want you to take me here, take me there. Like, if you're one very spontaneous, very passionate type of lover, type of dater, then I think that you're gonna be very excited about the people that you connect with. Okay, I think they're gonna really spark you and just be like, come on, let's go do this. And you're like, you really want to do that? I think that you might also be surprised that, like, somebody is very interested in something that is very weird. Like, no judgment, but it is a weird thing. You know it's weird. Everybody else knows it's fucking weird, and it's only you and your partner that want to do that shit. Like, but I think, right, I'm hearing this excitement, like, you want to do that with me? Like, I don't know, like, this is very, like, very, very, very random, but this is what I'm thinking, but it's fucking weird. Like, I'd be like, what the fuck? Why do you want to do that shit? Like, I'm not doing it. But, like taking a tour of, like, an active morgue or something like that. Or like a funeral home or something like that. Like, just something very weird, very offbeat, very like, what the fuck? Why did you do that? Like, why would you want to go there? Like, it feels like you are gonna be like, well, I know they don't let you do it. I know they don't let you do it. Bella came in and said, pause, stop. That is not a real thing. You cannot have a date in the morgue, everyone. I know. But it is that level, like, of weirdness, though. Like, it's weird. Like, it's fucking weird. And it's one of those things, like, it's weird to the point of, like, okay, maybe, okay, a morgue is extreme. I'll bring it down a notch. Maybe y'all go to a sex club or something like that. Is that that's not necessarily weird per se, but I think to go on a date with somebody that, like, yeah, like a swingers club, yes, like, if you know, this is something that you want to explore, something you want to go on an adventure, it'd be very very yes, like I just hear this very, like, soft voice, like somebody's like, so babe, what do you want to do? I'm like, well, I really want to go to the sex club. And they're like, okay. And it's like so nonchalant. Like, so nonchalant. So nonchalant that it kind of freaks you out just a little bit. Like, you're like, wait, really? You want to do that? For real? Like, yeah. Like, tonight? Like, right now? Yeah, come on, let's go. For real, like, seriously, like, I just see this, like, momentum, and it feels really, really good, and it feels good to go on an adventure. So, you know, if you and your partner, if y'all are maybe not the most spontaneous people, or, like, y'all aren't the most, like, you know, adventurous people, I think the month of May calls for adventure. I think it calls for adventure and spontaneity. So, you know, it will be fun. Maybe, right, I'm also seeing somebody like have a jar of, like, a bunch of very off the off just very obscure and off the beaten path type dates in, like, a jar, and it might be like 5 things or something. It's not a whole lot, but I'm seeing somebody, like, put their hand in a jar and, like, pull something out and be like, okay, this what we doing. All right, here we go. It's very fun. It looks very, very fun. Yeah, it seems really, really fun. Like, it seems like a very fun to do. Because it also feels like something that neither one of you have experienced before. So it's also the experience of doing something for the first time with someone new. I'm also hearing that very, very loudly. Or not, you know, maybe just you and your partner. But it does feel new. Like, it feels like you know, oh, we've never done this before. We've done a lot. But it's a good time. It's a good time, and you'll have a great time. It'll be really, really fun. You'll really enjoy yourself. All right, everybody. I think that's all that I have for you today for the month of March. Yeah, we're just gonna go jump into live. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that'll be so fun. I've always wanted to do that too. But I think I might be like, I don't know if I'm mature enough. I'm gonna be like, oh, did you see that? Did you see that? All right, everyone. Till next week. Well, yeah, I still might come live. Oh, guess what, y'all? So, yeah, like, I feel like I'll be culturally shocked, for sure. Like, I mean, I've definitely been in the same room with somebody. But like, I still want to go. I think it would be crazy. Oh, this is what I was going to say. I could go live on TikTok, y'all. I don't know what that means for me. Like, I haven't gone live on there yet. I don't know what my schedule would be. I don't know how I would do it. But, like, I could go live on TikTok. That's fun, right? That's fine. I don't even know how I got the capability, but I do. So, y'all TikTokers, y'all TikTok livers, y'all go ahead and teach me how to do it or something. Can I go on somebody else's live with them for practice? I know, I do. Like, I definitely do. I be having stuff to say. Okay. Because I'm like, what do I do? I want to make some money on the TikTok. I want to make some TikTok coins. You know, going live is my favorite thing to do. I want to make some TikTok coins. I want to be a real reader on the TikTok. I think it's so funny. I'm wrapping up, but I just want to say this. I can always tell the fakes. I can always tell the fakes. It's like, just because you did this, like, just because you're like, okay, if you're seeing this card, like, girl, shut up. Shut up. That is not what that should be. That is not, you ain't picking that up. You is not picking that. You didn't pick that up, boo. You did not pick that up. You didn't do it. Use this sound. I used this sound and I got $20 million in the same day. No, you didn't. Shut up. Hold up. What's that? Hold up. Because it's like, it's no shade, but I just be like, shut the fuck up. Like, shut up. I believe in magic. I believe in manifestation. I believe in all of this shit. I believe in ghosts. I believe in all of it. I am a hoodoo through and through. But what's that video going around where the girl is like, Mother Gaia, touch my shoulder. I just, you know, and not because I don't believe, right? Like, yes, plants have energy. Yes, with the fucking tree. The tree, like, yes, like, I know that, you know, a tree could touch you. Like, it could touch you. It could touch your shoulder, whatever. I felt that. Like, I have felt like, oh, this tree or this plant is really trying to connect with me or whatever, right? But, like, shut the fuck up. Like, just shut the fuck up. Like, shut up. Like, just shut up. I don't know. Like, I don't know. My best friend said that to me and was like, what you think it is? She always sent me the spiritual stuff. I'm a spiritual friend. So she always sent me the spiritual stuff. Yeah, like, the tree is sick of you. Like, the tree is sick of you. The tree is sick. Because I just like, man, why are you telling the tree secrets? Why are you telling the tree secrets? Shut up. Shut up. You was not supposed to be posting that. Like, girl, do you want to see the tree? Reach out to me. No, the tree did not consent. The tree did not consent to be on TikTok. The fuck? Oh my god. But all that being said, I'm out, y'all. I'm gonna hop in the Zoom in a little bit. I think I'm gonna roll a J. I'm glad that I'm here. I can smoke. I can smoke now. I'm gonna roll a J. We gonna have a fun night, and yeah. Matter of fact, I'll probably go in the Zoom and then roll the J. Yeah, we'll enter into it slowly if y'all don't mind. All right, I'll meet you all in the Zoom. If you also would like to get a carpool, then we'll go to my Patreon. There's a link somewhere. I didn't put it in the description, but it's somewhere on my page. You'll find it. Patreon.com/ConjuredXCoco. So yeah, peace out. Like and subscribe.